Howdy guys, this is Jim Martinez with the 8th grade science. Today we're going to be covering plate boundaries. And as you can see over here, I have the title over there on the top, and we're going to be looking at all three types. Right? You have this copy in the pocket, not the pocket, but the packet that I sent on the file. And if you picked it up from Bella Middle School, you should have it on page, I believe it's number 6. So I know this video takes about, I don't know, about 20 seconds to actually look clear and look like this. All right, so make sure you're patient. This is the packet. If you go to page number 6, I believe it's page number 6 or 5. Here are the little sections that you're gonna need. Make sure you don't throw away any of the leftovers because those are gonna be used later on a different thing. We only have one more thing to go after this one for the plate boundaries, and then we're gonna be done with plate boundaries. All right, so take a look at plate boundaries and see what they are. These are divergent boundaries where the plates are separating. They're called divergent. Divergent or dividing is the same thing. These are convergent boundaries. Notice that starts with the letter C for colliding. They're colliding. So colliding starts with the letter C. Convergent starts with the letter C. This is when the two plates collide because the convection currents are moving them together. And the last one is the transform boundaries. All right, this is when the boundaries slide next to each other. All right, sometimes they slide on the same direction, but one plate will be going faster than the other, or sometimes they slide in opposite direction, like the example that you're looking at right now. These are called transform boundaries. And in California, we have those type of boundaries. That's why we have a lot of earthquakes. You can see those sections where when these plates slide next to each other, eventually they build up enough pressure where they, boom, they make that earthquake happen. Right, so let's take a look at this boundary, which is the divergent. This is when plates are dividing. Here they're moving, they're separating, they're moving away from each other. Magma creates new floor. Yeah, this is when you see the new floor. The ridges are formed and the rift valleys also are formed. It's just like a little picture. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You can see the magma coming out where the crust of the earth are separating. This is a continental plate and another continental plate. All right. This is an oceanic plate and another oceanic plate that they're separating. And you can see that ridge in the middle. That ridge is where the magma comes out and it cools down because it has an ocean on the top. So it cools down, it becomes rock. And eventually, well, it becomes the new floor that is going to be separated. These are your convergent boundaries. This is where the two plates collide. Sometimes some volcanoes can be created, and also mountains and a lot of other things. These are plates that are colliding. It says usually one plate is destroyed. The one that is going to be destroyed is the one that subducts. All right, or sinks. This is called the subduction zone. Deep trenches are formed, volcanoes, and also subduction zones are formed. Those are the features that you see on those type of convergent boundaries. And the last one is transform. And the main thing that you see here are going to be earthquakes. All right, so these are plates that are sliding next to each other. Faults and earthquakes are going to be created. That's it. That's all we're going to be doing for today. So be ready for tomorrow to do something else. This is Jim Martinez. Bye-bye.